Hey Trinity family, it's Pastor Paul with my weekly update and word of encouragement. It's been a while since I sat before the webcam, so I'm glad to be back in front of you and just want to offer you some words of encouragement, particularly with regards to the new sermon series that we'll be starting this coming Sunday. We're going to be starting a series on the Lord's Prayer, and I am excited about this series for four reasons. One is because although the Lord's Prayer is probably very familiar to all of us, for me, I went deeper in my understanding and praying of the Lord's Prayer years ago as I sat under the teaching of my mentor, Daryl Johnson. Daryl has since put together his teaching in a book called 57 Words That Change the World. I'm excited to share with you my insight from this book, as well as from other parts of Daryl's teaching and just my own study and experience with the Lord's Prayer. That's reason one why I'm excited about this series. Reason two is because when we rightly understand prayer and what Jesus is teaching us in the Lord's Prayer, we see that Jesus is extending to us what's called the dignity of causality. The dignity of causality. What does that mean? It means Jesus is extending to us the dignity to cause things to happen, the dignity to change the world. What an amazing privilege. In prayer, when we rightly understand what Jesus is teaching us, we get to enter into the privilege of changing this world. That excites me. That excites me for this series. Reason three why I'm excited about this series is when I look out at this world around us right now, this world needs a lot of changing. This world, it needs for the people of God, the children of God, to rise up and embrace this dignity of causality, lean into prayer, and bring about, cause change in this world. I'm excited about this series because we get to enter into the privilege of changing things all around us. Fourth reason why I'm excited about this series has to do with us in particular as a church and where we're at right now. This coming Sunday, we have a special business meeting. All the members are encouraged to be a part of this special business meeting. And at the special business meeting, we're going to be voting on the allocation of the surplus funds that we've had in our checking account. This allocation is really exciting to me. The recommendation coming to the church from the elders. I'm excited about giving money towards global outreach, local outreach, capital improvement, and this preparedness reserve that we are setting up. But of all the allocations, I am most excited about the allocation towards local outreach. $22,350 to go towards local outreach. And what excites me the most about this allocation towards local outreach? It's the fact that we have no idea right now what that's going to look like. The elders are convinced that the Lord is calling us to allocate this part of our treasure, along with our talents and time, to invest in local outreach. The elders and I are convinced that the Father desires to make his name known and to see new life in Christ here in the greater Windsor area. And the elders and I are convinced that the Father is calling us as a church, blessing us with these funds and calling us as a church to be a part of making his name known and seeing new life in Christ. What we don't yet know is what that's going to look like. But this excites me. It excites me because this means that we need to be a people of prayer. All of us, the whole church family, we need to invest ourselves in prayer and asking the Father what this opportunity looks like for us. If this coming Sunday at noon, the membership votes and approves this recommended allocation from the elders, this means that the next thing that we're going to be about is we're going to be a people of prayer in a season of prayer and fasting, seeking the Father's will for us in how we are to be about reaching out locally to the greater Windsor area so that we can say, your kingdom come, your will be done, through our treasures, our talents, and our time. I am excited about this privilege of prayer that stands before us. I'm excited about this series that we are entering into, which will guide us into this season of prayer that lies before us. Look forward to worshiping with you all this coming Sunday, whether you are remote or on site. It will be good to be together as God's people in worship to our Father, learning to pray the prayer that Jesus taught us to pray. Be blessed. Praying for you, love you, and looking forward to Sunday. God bless.